This is supposed to be my home.
A Fargo woman reached out to our whistleblower hotline because she says the company that manages her apartment isn't doing anything about the mold she has inside.
The woman says she saw the story we ran last night where it talked about a Fargo man who lived in a Goldmark apartment that had a hole in a wall due to mold. He said at that time he waited several weeks for the wall to be fixed. Well, tonight we can update that story by telling you that repairs are now being made.
As mentioned, today we're learning that someone else is dealing with a similar issue. Valley News Team's Katie Opperly sees what's being done to fix it.
Hey, blowing off something like this is not an okay situation.
Donna Brink lives in the Pacific Park Apartments in South Fargo. She says she has been begging Goldmark management to get her leaking living room window fixed, but it never got done.
We'll get back to you later. We'll call you later. And no call, no nothing.
Then she said she was getting ready to decorate her apartment for the holidays when she discovered that this had become a much larger issue.
Went to wash the wall and the cracked peeling paint kind of came off and I started to see the mold.
Brink says she called management to tell them that under her leaking window, there is now what she suspects is mold.
They had a maintenance guy that showed up an hour or two later, got on the phone and said, oh, I'm at the place where she's got mold on her wall, and he left, said he would be back, and I haven't seen or heard from them since.
She says she has called multiple times and even stopped by to ask for help, but weeks have gone by and nothing has changed.
Sometimes it feels like you're hounding them to try to get them to fix anything, and they won't do it.
And she says this is not the first time she's had a problem. She says she's had water leakage in many different parts of her apartment. In fact, Brink had her entire kitchen replaced after extensive water damage.
I'm tired of dealing with mold. I'm tired of asking and begging for them to fix things.
Brink says she just wants a home where she doesn't have to constantly wonder when something will go wrong. In Fargo, Katie Opperly, Valley News Live.
We called Goldmark to ask about the current situation of that apartment, but we haven't heard back yet. And if you need help uncovering fraud in your community, call our whistleblower hotline and we'll do our best to get to the bottom of it. Call 237-6576 and leave your tip.